check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the
Heisman when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. Clearly, the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
The throw on the run is complete. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, it's Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go again with Swift, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited.
Fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now here's Aaron Jones. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run it once more with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. On 2nd down, Love. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 4th down, It's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's Sauce Gardner, the all-pro, there to knock that one away. 3rd down, 3 to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here's Powell to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. We'll go play action with Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Love's going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Now Love. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On play action, Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's to the former Charger, Gerald Everett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's got it, 1st down, a pickup of 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Stephon Gilmore there defensively to break it up. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On second down, it's Williams. That's to the longtime Charger, it's Keenan Allen. And he'll get this up close to a first down, working it to the 33-yard line. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. On the option, it's Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. This is Jones. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 1st and 10. Now Love fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Here's a 2nd and 6. Love to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up. Love throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. First down and more inside the 15. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Whoa. Oh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. A throw complete to Scott. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Williams to throw on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, it's the Ravens and Chargers also at SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a peek ahead now. Thanksgiving Day triple header starts with Bears-Lions in Detroit, Giants-Cowboys in Arlington, and a good one to wrap up the holiday. Dolphins and Packers from Lambeau Field.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. To return, it's Brandon Powell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
How often often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll bring this up to the 22. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. On the give, it's Swift. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings 12-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean,
oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got it at the 3. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Howell now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the sideline, pulled in by Addison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Jones. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give to Jones, heading right. And he's going to get him a first down here, across midfield and down to the 45.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Again, it's Jones. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Foye Oluokun with the play. They face 2nd down and 7. On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That pass play good for 22. First down, Minnesota.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's Williams. Throw across his body is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down, Vikings.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battles so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's Love to throw. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and 7. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. there has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bears sending out their punt team. They forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings 1st down.
From the gun, it's Love. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They run it once more with Jones. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Minnesota.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On the ground now with Jones. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Love. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown. as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing again, Williams. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Williams to the air once more. He'll go underneath to Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A throw complete to Scott. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throw it again. It's Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do in this one as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will cut the deficit to 7. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. He's to midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.